Hello, everybody.
That was on time.
Right. Welcome to At Left and Right. I'm Phantom Corgi Butts.
And I'm Larkin Nightingale.
And today we're playing Seduce Me, where we seduce people.
Men. Men, boys, I don't know.
Hopefully not boys. Hopefully some older men.
We found this game on Game Jolt. No, Itch.io.
Sure?
One of those two. The link will be in the description.
Yes.
So we're gonna start. This is a fictional, interactive narrative. Okay. I think...
Wait, how do you...
PG-16. Sexual. Implied rape.
Violent.
Okay,
themes.
guys, trigger.
Trigger.
We're gonna put a trigger warning in this.
Hello. My, aren't you a gorgeous sight?
Thank you.
Can I be honored enough to know your name?
No.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Fuck. Okay.
A lovely name for a lovely person like you. Wonderful.
It's short for Samuel L. Jackson.
Job. Very well. This game was produced by Seraphim Entertainment under the direction of Michaela Laws and is powered by Renpai Visual Novel Engine. We truly hope you'll enjoy this story.
Okay.
I know I'll enjoy it, since you'll be in it.
Okay.
I'm kind of
Samuel L.
I'm kind of uncomfortable. Okay.
Hot.
I don't know.
I forgot. I read the control. Oh no, I did it wrong. Oh no.
Eric.
See.
Oh my! Don't touch it.
Somewhere. What's happening?
Oh my god!
Come on! Is
Oh
that
my
all
god,
you
guys,
got?
I'm so sorry.
Wanna try me, asshole? Crap! Missed.
Good.
Let's retreat for now.
I don't know.
No kidding.
We're really just tossed into the fray
What
here.
the fuck is
That's
that?
right. You better run, you stupid punks! Stay out of our territory!
What?
Call it fate or coincidence that one moment of violence started a chain of events I will never forget.
This formula, created in the 70s, is one of the most important in the field of financial theory. It is used to calculate the price of European-style options and is widely used by option marketers, though there are some discrepancies that are now
Is this a class?
corrected.
Because I'm already bored. Is that us?
I don't know.
Rain. It's been a long time since we've gotten rain around here, but it's the season for rainy weather, so it's not exactly that surprising. Am I on my phone? Personally, I loved the sound of it, the way the raindrops fell like the soft tapping of fingers. It was soothing. Even looking at the droplets hit the glass of window was strangely calming. Look at her hands. Or both of her hands. Look at them. It looks like she's like on her phone and then like holding a pencil. Hold on, wait. Like.
I don't. Why are you reenacting it?
I'm reenacting it for you. The lectures in class were pretty boring. Miss Phillips wasn't soporific. I know that. But I just wasn't interested in what she was saying. And since it was the period right before lunch, all I could think about was doing other things in my free time. Like eating! Stuffing my face! With macaroni and cheese. Honestly, I didn't really care about economics. Sure, I had good grades in this class, but it was only because I read the textbook and did my assignments as I had to. It's my life. I was only taking this class because it was mandatory. If it were up to me, I would probably have taken another course.
She was playing with a Sharpie and I took it away from her.
Luckily, it was my senior year, so after this semester it would mean the end of high school courses forever. Thank Jesus. I didn't hate high school. It was kind of mundane how the days drifted on, as if nothing stuff. The only thing I really enjoyed about going to school was meeting my friends and hanging out with them. But that was it. In her monologue. In short, I was done with high school. The start of second semester brought a note of finality to it. I had already applied to many universities the semester prior, and I was expecting to apply sometime in the next few months. I seemed like the start of something new, something that would change. That is, if things would change, I'd stare at the faint outline of raindrops in the distance.
I'm starting to get a real, like, 50 Shades of Grey vibe from this.
Miss Anderson.
Oh my.
No.
So do you want... I can play her inner monologue and you can voice her?
Sure.
Okay. Miss Phillips' raised voice... raised voice interrupted my train of thought. Just when I was thinking about class, I quickly turned my head to face the teacher. Hopefully she didn't pick me just because she noticed that I was spacing out.
Sorry,
Samuel L.
sorry, I was yawning. Yes, ma'am.
Would you care to name the equation I set up on the blackboard?
Your mom.
Oh, I think I read about that in the textbook last night. It should be
The black the fleur.
She's like,
Very
that's
good
not
as always,
right.
Miss Anderson.
You're like, it's
This kind of looks like you with green eyes.
It wasn't that long though. Whoa. For all of you who are trying to picture me.
Ends about there.
Well, I had to cut
Ends
it.
about there. Anyway.
Anderson. It followed me wherever I went. I didn't really read that on in my head. Most people didn't really know me by my first name, but rather by my surname. So Samuel L.
No one knows her name is Daniel L.
No doubt since the surname was a trademark of the international famous philanthropic Anderson Family Toys, and because the founder was my own grandfather. Why are you going to a public school then?
Why not?
Guess. Suzu, one of my best friends, turned around and proudly gave me a punch to the shoulder.
Yes, girl.
Okay, hold on, wait. I just want to point out. Look at her.
It's me.
Look at her shirt. Like,
This her shirt?
no, the teacher's shirt. Like, what's with her? I know her angle's a bit weird.
Oh,
Like,
jeez, yeah.
you know, one boob's bigger than the other boob.
Botched boob job.
Anyways,
Kick-ass, girl.
from beside me, I heard Naomi, another one of my best friends, clearing her throat in obvious disapproval of Susie's choice of words.
She means good job.
Oh my god, shut the fuck
Miss
up.
Bikini,
Oi.
care to tell me who the creators of this formula were?
Some guys named Black and Shoals. Fisher Black and Myron Shoals.
Why are we friends with these
Very
people?
good, Miss Patterson.
Show off. Better study next time, Suzu. Be like us and study once in a while.
Suzu rolled her eyes and slouched into her chair as Naomi gave her a small smirk. She always pouted when Naomi showed her up.
That's the end of today's lecture. Now, let's separate into groups and work on your project.
When does the dirty
Remember,
stuff happen?
When does the naughty,
When
spicy
do I
stuff
get
happen?
Tinder?
Before I knew it, Suzu and Naomi had scooted their desks aligned with mine, and we turned into the Three Musketeers. Whenever the teacher let the students decide on groups, we always grouped together in our little trio. It was a sheer stroke of luck that we all managed to be in the same class, so we had to at least take the opportunity and stick together as much as we could. Besides, we were most comfortable around each other than, say, compared to being around any other classmate. It made sense for us to put our heads together for any kind of project.
Ow.
I took out the poster we were working on and rolled it open to the three dead.
The poster.
We were pretty much finished with fulfilling most of the guidelines for the project, though we still, oh my god, have to add a few finishing touches here and there. My brain just sometimes just stops reading. After working on making the poster a bit prettier, we sat back and inspected our work to see what we will do. Naomi, as usual, was the first to look for any issues. She lightly tapped the pencil against her chin and stated,
Alright,
Yeah.
so let's see. We
Sorry.
finished the budgeting section, the building leasing,
we
and
should
the
probably turn
cost
off the
for
voice
labor.
acting a bit. Suzu looked up to the poster and stroked her chin. After a few seconds, her face brightened and she spoke up.
How about a company name?
Did we really skip over that?
Of course we did. You
are you that short?
He was just this midget in the corner.
For our project.
Everyone's just friggin' huge.
At least we caught it this time. What do we name it? Not sure.
What do you think, Samuel L? It always came down to me. Whenever there was something to be named or title, I was the master in ending decision, even when I didn't want to be.
I like Trinity Corporations.
Samuel L. Corporation!
Way too predictable. How about the Dragon Company?
How about none of those?
Have to do with the
And
project?
something I can come up
It's a
with.
totally unpredictable name. It's hot.
No, it's
But our
not.
company sells.
Who said we can't produce spicy bubble gum?
What do you think?
They don't say my name.
What do you think?
Samuel L. Both of them looked at me expectantly, and even though I wasn't sure of myself, I didn't really want to choose sides, but if it were up to me, I would say, I want none of these! I want to have my own!
I'm a good dragon company.
Yeah, let's do dragon.
Booyah! Dragon Company it is!
Alright, now that we've decided on a name,
Yeah, I don't know. Ah!
ignore
that?
it. It's just Lisette.
I looked over my shoulder to see her laughing with her circle of friends, mostly comprised of popular people that were practically friends with everyone in the school. And as a result, everyone in the school knew them, and the center of it all was Lisette. She sat with a posture that indicated she was still working, but she also was ready to casually chat about her day. I just imagine, like, one of those Victorian ladies sewing. She had an endearing balance of charismatic and awkward, which was readily apparent when she first talked to somebody. It was easy to make her smile and laugh, and she was quite the comedian as well. Basically, she was perfect. Not that she was like a robot or something, but she was the student that everyone else wanted to be. Lesbian? Lesbian? Lisette was bright, easygoing, and above all, had her future laid out right in front of her. Unlike the average student, she knew that she wanted to do after high school, and as a result, she was confident and ambitious, though sometimes it could rub a lot of people the wrong way.
Moreover, gonna rub me the wrong way.
Moreover, I had known her ever since I was young, but I had ultimately resulted in a rivalry that continued today. Of course, my friends knew what was between us, and upon seeing my glance at her, they shifted their attention to her.
She doesn't even look like she's working.
She probably is, but she's too much of a stuck-up priss to allow herself to
Me,
look like she's
bitch.
actually
I am
doing work.
Suzu.
Come on, Suzu. She may be a little off-putting.
The day she
I hate
isn't
dialogue, I'm
Chris
sorry.
is the day I turned into you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Change the face.
It's about time. Let's bail.
That is you.
Me.
That was a terrible day.
Her seat isn't even closest to the exit, and she always manages to be the first one out of the door. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
I wish I was as fast as her. She folded her arms and looked at me terribly.
Oh, not you, too. She's turning you into a delinquent.
No, I want to get out of here. Oh, you're supposed to say that.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
sorry.
really funny.
I apologize.
Man, you guys are slow. Are you coming or what?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
We had the first time.
Okay, seriously, are you that short?
Monsters attached
Let's
to
say
their
she
legs when the
is.
bell rings.
Are you kidding me? That class was ridiculously boring. Even Miss Valedictorian here was doing.
Oh, that's
I do have to admit, I was spacing out. Just because I answered one question doesn't mean I'm automatically the valedictorian.
Okay, so it wasn't too interesting.
How do we
But you should at
meet
least pay
and
attention to
bang
the rules
boys?
of
I want to know how
the
that's
question of our lives.
applicable in here.
We're finally on the same wavelength.
Please, don't call me by my last name. This isn't the classroom.
What?
Never.
But even though they were so different, their friendship somehow made a lot of sense. I guess. Maybe they were just perfect
Alright,
compliments
so where are we heading to?
that I won't know.
Cafeteria? I think we can all agree that we're really hungry.
Who would even buy
I
that?
want macaroni and
Me?
cheese.
I would make good.
You were supposed to say that.
I'm sorry. I don't like dialogue.
Great, let me be in charge.
No!
We chat!
Cajun fries and the spicy chicken burger for me. That's my definition of a good meal. I can't
Oh,
retain
we're
too
doing
much
it.
of that.
Yeah, I said I was!
Then it's gotta be all or nothing.
You're crazy.
Oh my
I
god!
think I'm get-
I think I'll go with
We want some Cajun
mac and
Mac
cheese and soda! That sounds good.
Yeah. Internal dialogue. Externally. Once we get our food, we still don't have any tables, putting our backpacks aside to finally dig into our food.
That's so funny.
We were just talking about
Okay,
that.
I gotta tell you guys another thing. This is gonna be something I'm gonna try and reblog on our Tumblr. But we were talking about Phantom of the Opera, and we were making a joke about how it would be funny if, like, the Phantom was the one, like, choreographing all the dances and stuff. And then I went on Tumblr and I found something that was basically that, and it was just hysterical because me and Larkin had just talked about it like an hour or two before I found it.
Oh, it's
Alright then.
hilarious.
Okay, you wanna talk
Great
about?
game.
Bored already?
I know. Let's talk about.
Say boys, and I will never speak to you ever again.
What do you want to talk about, Samuel L?
Dick. Dick. Say it like
Why
Eddie.
not?
Really low.
Dick.
What's so interesting about talking about guys? Not like any of us are gonna get boyfriends anytime
Hey.
soon.
I am a prize catch. Fucking Suzu.
We don't know that. What if one of us does get a boyfriend?
Like that's
Yeah,
going to happen, Naomi. Look at us. I'm a tiny Italian. You're a ditzy blonde.
You look blonde.
Hey! No offense. And Anderson here.
You mean Samuel L.
Boyfriend or girlfriend if she wants.
Samuel
Or
Anderson.
girlfriend?
She can be a lesbian if she wants.
We have option to be gay.
That's okay, Suzu. I'm not sure I want a boyfriend yet.
Why not? It's our senior year. Might as well get a boyfriend.
I'll just go out to the boyfriend store and get one, Naomi.
I'll just get my inflatable boyfriend
God.
here, throw him in the bathtub.
Well.
It really wasn't about wanting a relationship, but more of there was no one interesting enough to be in a relationship with, and no one wanting to bang me.
And then he walked through the door.
Wearing his, for some reason, tuxedo. A bouquet of roses. Don't get me wrong, I'm an open person, but there were not many interesting guys in school.
For real. Who knows? Time will tell.
Naomi looked at me wanting to continue the conversation. However, before she could speak, the speakers in the cafe started up and
Miss
whatever.
Anderson, please come to the main office immediately. Please bring your things with you.
Yeah, I'm going
And
home!
this is where I meet my sugar daddy.
Looks like our plans have been cut short. The men in white coats have finally come to get you.
I am crazy.
Looks. Oh wait, no.
Oh.
I thought that was me.
What if it's serious?
Ah, fine. If something happens, just call us.
Usually when you get sent to the office and they say bring your things with you, you're like, I'm going home! Funny enough, something did happen. Someone had a gun.
God.
Certainly no laughing matter. Cold. It was cold. The rain grew heavier. The skies turned dark, though I couldn't see any of it. I stared at the grass beneath my feet, unable to look at the people weeping around me. Oh, someone died.
Are we gonna meet someone at the funeral? Because that's just sick.
Only the monotone eulogies that floated through my ears reminded me that I was at a funeral. I was only when the speeches ended, and I was like, "There's my head." Oh, so our dad died. Somebody huddled around the small grave. For a while, all I heard was sound of raindrops and umbrellas from when it raining and being silent. Oh, I looked beside me where my father was standing, holding up a large hand. His face was emotionless, a strange sight next to my weeping mother. I wondered what was going through his mind. Sorry to interrupt the mood, but you have... Here's Harold Anderson, and then this is our daughter, Samuel L. In Spanish, it is Samuel B. Anderson. We made that joke in our Mass Effect video. Anyways, after all, what was his father? Before us was his father's name. Oh, it's our grandfather. Never mind. So it's our grandfather that died.
Oh.
Yeah, not.
I got you.
Anyways, so on here it would be Harold Anderson Sr. and not. Yeah. Okay, slowly three people would begin to leave. Man dressed in a clean black suit under the uniform black of a. He pulled a few documents.
And now, I shall read Harold Anderson's last will.
Right in front of the grave? We heard from the lawyer.
And to my dearest granddaughter, I give my estate, all the furniture and decor that resides within the house, shall also be given to my granddaughter.
Oh, so we get a house? Well, ain't that swell? You don't have to pay for a house, yo! You're already set for life if you have a house. I can believe my ears. I had her in the family estate at 18. It'd be place for all my orgies. That was impossible, and yet it was written by my own grandfather's hand.
He passed the family
Is
estate
he someone
to
we'll
her?
bang?
Why am
Oh.
That looks like Larkin's dad.
I'm sorry. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He looks a lot better.
Dear.
That's our
Dear. No, that
Motor.
looks like Larkin's mom. I like the tweed shoulder or elbow pads.
Well, did he say anything about what will become of the CEO and chairman position of the Anderson Toys Company?
Please don't say that I'm in charge because I'm
Right.
18 and I don't.
Wait, what
shit.
kind of toys? Sorry, I'm just trying to go along with the theme of the game here.
No. It is presumed that the vice chairman will succeed the position.
Was that me?
Even to the bitter end, he wouldn't give in.
No, so I guess
What a stubborn old man.
my dad hates this.
About the estate. Should we send her there to get used to the building? It'll be a good place for her to live after high school.
Are you sure we should?
Why not? This would be a good experience for her.
I feel like the dad doesn't like me.
Honey, what do you think?
Oh.
Mumbling.
What?
I didn't know what to say. Why did my grandfather think I was appropriate to heir the mansion? Was I even ready to live on my own?
Well, that seems to be it. We'll be taking our leave now. I'm sure the little heiress needs some time to...
I don't like your attitude, Dad.
Me either.
David!
We know someone named David.
That was hilarious. Dad. Even though she raised her voice, my dad wordlessly began walking back to the
Don't
car.
mind him, honey. I think that your grandfather's passing really affected him. Why don't we get back home for
I
now?
want to go to my new house.
I want macaroni and cheese. Look at her.
You can go ahead to the car, Mom. I think I need time alone with Grandma.
Oh, of course. Take all the time you need.
Side note, I like the mom's hair.
It was pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at the grave.
I'm sure that if Grandpa were in charge of arranging all of this, it would have been much different. Wait, what? Did I say Grandma or Grandpa? I think I messed up.
It was obvious that my dad was in charge of the whole event. Who would also bury the family the same day they passed away?
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus.
You really got that all together. So how long did they have that gravestone?
Right?
Everyone knew my grandfather's left the toys, and yet the grave was a mere stone slab on the ground. Would have any toys, but my dad didn't even bother for flowers. He stayed for my grandfather grew.
Sorry.
I tried to force out some words, but the only thing that came out was chokes up. You don't. I do.
You told me to stay strong, but right now I'm the farthest from it. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Like that one time, a long time ago.
Oh God. Grandpa! Oh, I'm just gonna see this. It's so good to see you. Hugs and I like my grandpa. Sorry, relationship issues and my dad. Not my grandpa's dad, and he looks somewhat young.
Well, that's
and
okay.
he's all like, "Oh no," we're like, "Yes!" And then and then Grandpa's all like, "I gotta go do stuff. I can't hang out with you, so it's gonna give you some more childhood issues." And so like, "Oh, is that a toy?" And then he's gonna give me like a doll, and it's gonna turn to life, and then I'm gonna bang him later in life.
Oh my God.
So, what do you...
Is that it? I think, we should light up on hugs. I think he just gave me a bear. Start just chitting, and
That's a
go
great
like, "Yas!
idea.
Yas!" I want to be like you. You want to make toys? And I'm all like, "Oh yeah, sure, I love toys." And they're like, "No."
You suck at this.
And then Dad doesn't want me. He wants me to become not a stripper. And then my dad's just all like, "Oh,
Sweetie,
look at me," and then he's looking down at me, and then
father may say
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
and then he's all like, "Oh yes, your dad still loves you, just don't give him too much shit." And then I'm all like, "Oh yeah, I don't really give him shit. I love him, but he's kind of an asshole." And then grandfather kind of explains that him
But it's nothing
and
that you should be concerned
dad's just kind of an asshole, and then they just keep talking about him being an asshole, and then God, this is a really long flashback. I gotta be a strong girl for Grandpa. And I gotta do the best. I gotta make my promises.
Here and here.
Where?
It's my head first and then my chest. Okay.
Okay.
So stay
Well, at least it
strong.
was
Promise?
clarified. Okay, I'm sad, but I'm all like, I promise I'll be happy,
Alright
and
then.
I'll beg
Give up
somebody
then.
later.
How about I whip up some
I'm so
spaghetti
done.
homemade-
I can't deal with this person right now.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about you, by the way.
Oh. Alright, now it's your turn.
You will meet the very home I love to see you, and why? Why would you think I would be ready to take it, especially after this?
So, okay, we're gonna stop here, because I'll just finish my thought in the next episode. So,
like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on our post notifications, and we'll be shouting some people out. I haven't worked out a schedule for that yet. I'll probably just do it randomly. I don't know.
we'll do it in the videos
I'll
too.
figure it out. Alright. See you dudes later.